y'all, welcome back to Divine Guidance, the channel that's dedicated to allowing your intuition be the driving force of your life. I'm your girl Vanna, and I don't even know what I'm gonna call this video because I am actually not prepared for this video. This is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, so just bear with me as I get through it. I am on my lunch break and I have no notes. Don't even know what's gonna come out, but I have been led to talk about this, and this is a sensitive subject. It's about church. Now, I have been in church my entire life, ever since I was a little girl. I would be dropped off at the children's church while my parents and my siblings went to the adult church. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. And even as an adult, I just went and I listened, went to Bible study. I have joined many choirs, just trying to fill that void in me that I thought could be filled by religion. And I have been a Baptist for my whole life. I was born into it. Was never really explained to me exactly what it's about, why we believe what we believe. Yeah, I never got those questions answered. This is just something that, you're kind of born into. This is what you do. This is how you do it. This is what you read. If you have any questions, you ask the pastor, or you ask the elders, or you take it to God, which I have done that for many, many years. But in church, when you have questions, they don't like to answer your questions unless it's aligned with what is in the Bible. So me being a spiritual being, me being a spiritual seeker, I've had a lot of questions. I've had plenty of experiences that cannot be explained, but I have never felt comfortable to talk to anybody in the church because the things that I experienced, they are looked at as bad. Like, if you talk about that stuff, if you participate in this stuff, you're gonna go to hell. So I tucked it down for as long as I possibly could, up until maybe 3 years ago. I said, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I refuse to go and sit and listen to people tell me how to live my life when they are not practicing what they're preaching me. Ever since I was a little girl, I have been in many churches, and I have experienced a lot of foul language, a lot of fighting, a lot of chaos and confusion. Not on the streets, not at school, but within the church, within the safe space, within the sanctuary where God dwells. What? I mean, and no one can explain it to me. And I've always had these questions like, okay, we're supposed to be the light. We're supposed to be the holy people. We're supposed to be the example of Christ. We're supposed to exhibit ourselves in a way to where people will want to join our tribe and to learn more about God and Jesus through us. How can that be when people are up in church acting a damn fool? Like, from cheating allegations to stealing allegations to people just being downright mean. You'll join the church and the people in the congregation look at you like you don't belong there, or you ask questions and it's like you're bothering other people. Like, really? We're supposed to be Christians? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's never made sense to me. So I just stopped going. And to be honest, it's been sad, but I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of friends because I refuse to just do church. I don't want to be stuck in that routine anymore of going on Sunday, which the Sabbath is not really on Sunday, it's on Saturday. No one wants to talk about that. People talk about, participating in rituals and worshiping the sun and the moon. But taking communion, is that not a ritual too? I mean, okay. And another thing is, I read the Bible still. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I just don't believe that I have to go through another man who is flawed to get to God. The way as I've grown and learned and experienced God for myself, I no longer see him as a person in the sky. I see God in absolutely everything. I see God in everyone, which is why it is so easy for me to treat people the way that I would want to be treated. It's quite frustrating when people in the church who are supposed to be the epitome of what God is, they are unable to do that. Like it's just always something. It's always drama. They're always fighting. And since I have left the church, I have not felt this much peace in my entire life. Like, I honestly feel that I am way closer to God now that I have left that building than I felt when I was actually there, going to Bible study, going to the service, going to all these special programs and being involved. Like, I feel a sense of relief. I feel a sense of well-being. I don't feel the pressure anymore. I am still a good person. I do things that I feel that are right. I feel blessed that I now realize that I have not just God, but my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. Like, I am so blessed. I have an amazing spiritual team that helps me and that works with me to create the life that I was born to live. And if you talk about any spiritual being other than God or Jesus in the church, they ain't have that. You know what I mean? And people ask me all the time, well, why don't you go anymore? You should come to my church. You complain about your church. You complain about your church every single week. Why the heck would I want to go? I'm trying to get away from that. And my life has been filled with nothing but love and bliss. And yeah, I still have my problems, but my problems are not coming from church, which is weird that people have so many issues and problems that start in the church. Like, make that make sense. It doesn't make sense, but yet people are so afraid to get out of that mundane, that routine of going every Sunday doing the same thing. Tell me this: you want me to come to your church, you go every single week, you do the exact same thing, you want to inspire people to come to do the things that you do to make their lives better, but yet you're still living the same way. You're still doing the same things that you did 10 years ago. Like, we have been religious all of our lives. Why are we not experts at this by now? Like, why aren't we so much further? People come to me, oh, girl, church was awesome. You should have heard Pastor. You should have heard the songs. God was up in there, blah, blah, blah. Okay. How many people got saved? How many people did you draw in? How many people did you help? Like, people are just used to the feel-good feelings of going to church, and they get inspired by the music, and, they think that something miraculous is happening, which really and truly it's the laws of the universe. It is the law of attraction. If you want things to be a certain way so much, if you want to have a supernatural experience, and you have other people with you putting momentum behind those feelings, it has no choice but to manifest. Of course you're going to feel good, you're going to feel inspired, but it's kind of like, yeah, okay, I went and I felt good in the moment, and then I go to work and I feel like crap again, and it's just the same thing over and over and over. I am ready for something new. I am ready for something different. And if I lose people along the way, so be it. The most important people in my life completely understand. They support me. And really, that's all that matters. You know, people are really in your life for a season anyway. So the ones that can roll with me and my differences and my quirkiness, yes, I love to meditate. That is not demonic. I'm not going to hell for meditating. Yes, I love working with crystals. That's okay. That's okay. You know, I feel so close and connected to God, to my source, when I am in meditation than I ever did in church, because there's so much distractions in church. There's so many phony people. There's so many hypocrisy. Like, I'm just done. I am done. So, if you guys enjoyed this little rant, this little impromptu lunchtime rant, go ahead and leave your girl a thumbs up. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you're notified every time your girl posts a new video like this one. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. I promise the next video will be planned and it will be organized and back to my regularly scheduled program. I love you guys more than you know. I will see you in the next video.